Born and bred in Portsmouth, lived in London for a few years running pubs, worked as a builder, done extreme sports and stuff most of my life, and now I'm the owner of a coffee shop. We always wanted to put some hospitality into a coffee shop, and there is third wave coffee movement which is sort of sweeping across London and it's gradually branching out now. But we've got really good customer retention, and I think we've been fortunate enough to build up some really good relationships with our customers. We've pretty much had the same staff team since we opened, and it's important to us that our staff actually get where we're coming from, but we just try to deliver a really good quality product in a happy and cheerful way, and hopefully make people's lives a little bit better. I suppose we've been open nearly a year, so it's nice to become quite established. However, people always like to criticise, so I think it's consistently doing things to a certain standard. Our customer service is very important to us, as is our individuality, as is our food, as in our suppliers, and so some of these things, when it comes down to it, aren't cheap. We don't take the cheapest option. We have to be a business. We have bills to pay, as other businesses do. But our sort of choice of various suppliers is not financially based. It's more ethically based. To position ourselves as a community-based coffee shop is kind of quite exciting, simply because we take the time to be aware of what's going on. But it's just that sort of family feel. I mean, perhaps a good analogy would be like Cheers with coffee. We've done several things to support local charities and local businesses. We did a Christmas present drop for the Roberts Centre, which is based in Portsmouth, which is for children, and we were kind of overwhelmed by that. We put a post out on Facebook saying we were going to do a present drop, and if anyone had any sort of second-hand books or any odd bits and pieces they want to give to some underprivileged children, just to bring it in. And in the end we had 5 coffee sacks full of presents. People were literally pulling up in their cars and just bringing in brand new toys, and these are our customers, these aren't like old friends or anything, and that was really touching. We support local suppliers, so we like to think that we might take money out of the community, but we kind of put it back in. We use Southsea Greenhouse, we use Northern Farms, we use Happy Toast Bakery. Again, these aren't cheap options, but for us it was really important that if we're a local business, we spend our money locally.
I was looking for a studio space and I didn't know of anywhere available at all. When I came in to do the wall, I asked Tara if she knew of any space available, and I had been down here and it was a perfect space to use. And Tara offered me the space, and I think I moved in within a week and I've been here since. Tara and Martin have asked local artists to get involved with painting a mural that will get replaced every 6 weeks. They want to try and bring out what's already hidden away in Southsea with other artists, and they choose different people for the different designs, and the different personalities that come through into the shop are just wonderful to see, and there is no bias against a certain type of style or a certain type of artist, or any type of creative person that's walked in here has been welcomed and has been made to feel like they are going to be important to the shop. And so far every single person that has walked in here and been involved in some way has been a huge influence on the shop.
The future for Southsea Coffee is one that's constantly working on ways to improve the shop and the systems and service and the product that we deliver, because we're not perfect, we don't pretend to be, so we have to act on feedback, and it's important to us that if the customers aren't happy or they think there's something we could do better, that they kind of let us know in a positive way, because we can then address that. If I didn't have the coffee shop, what would I be doing now? Drinking less coffee, probably. I don't know really, I'll be doing something, I'm sure, but nothing which is perhaps as challenging or as interesting or as rewarding as what we're doing now. I mean, it isn't easy, especially as there are so many other coffee shops. There's lots of generic chains and everything else, purely driven by cost. These are multi-city businesses, you know, they're not individual, they're not sort of character driven, but they're just jobs, you know. This for us is a lifestyle choice.